Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I'm going to kind of rant and just talk a little bit, so you can enjoy just watching me doing some lifts from this past week, getting my second lower day in, which is just a deadlift focus, finishing off with some front squats. But I want to talk kind of about some of the choices and challenges that we all face and that we make. So I've been asked before, why did I get into powerlifting? What was the purpose? What was the point? And it ultimately came down to is that I had a choice of either continuing the way I was going and kind of just working out here and there and, just being just kind of, mediocre and whatever, not really focusing on anything. Or do I challenge myself? Do I step up my game and get into a sport that is going to force me to get better? So I made the choice to start powerlifting. Ultimately, I wanted to get stronger because I felt the stronger I would be, the better I'd be able to perform when needed for my job. And it has challenged me since then. It has built me up. It's broke me down. I've made those choices to stick with this sport. I make the choices to eat a certain way and follow a certain diet. It might not work for everybody, but it's working for me, and I feel stronger and I feel better. I've made those types of choices. I've made the choices that I'm going to, sacrifice sleep some nights, so that way, after spending the time with my wife and my son, I can go start training at 8 or 9 o'clock at night and get my training in, knowing that I'm going to have to get up the next day and go to work or something like that. So, I make those choices. I make those sacrifices because, I care and I put passion into doing this sport. But a lot of things that I've been seeing lately, and a lot of things have been kind of, honestly pissing me off, is that, all these different, little posts that I see people make, and, it's everyone's always just finding flaws in every other person. So, someone will post a video about, they hit a milestone, or they're trying to improve, and you'll see some good comments, but then you'll see, oh, well, this wasn't that, or you didn't do this well enough, and instead of people just stepping back and realizing that someone's putting in that hard work and they've made those choices to put in the hard work to reach a certain point, people decide just to tear that other person down. And I just don't understand it. I cannot grasp why people feel a need to tear other people down at any given moment. Now, I have no problem being brutally honest with someone. If they ask for a brutally honest opinion, I will be honest with them. But I'm not going to attack them. I'm not going to try to tear them down. I'm going to try then, if I give a critique on something, I'm going to try to show or give examples of what I might have done if I face that same challenge. This is something that I've done. Maybe this will help you. Or please hit me up if you have any other questions, whatever I can do to help. And I think that's what we really need to do, just not even just in the lifting community, just in our general daily lives. Just the constant tearing people down. I don't understand why we do that. I've seen, people post up videos of an overweight person and they're in the gym and then they're making fun of them, and I don't understand why we're doing that. That person's making that choice. They're trying to change their life for the better. They've made mistakes. They've been overweight. They've let themselves go, but they're trying to get better. They're trying to change their lives. And instead of picking them up and helping them in any way you can and giving them support and just showing compassion and just showing admiration for all their hard work, people just tear them down and belittle them. I don't get it. So my challenge to everyone is, if you see a situation like that, or you see a post like that, or someone in your gym is like that, instead of cutting them to pieces and ridiculing them or talking behind their backs, man the fuck up and go over there and help. Give someone a hand. Do something outside your comfort zone and help people. Make that change in your life that you're going to help someone improve theirs. Just in your daily life, do whatever you can do. But I think that's the only way we're actually going to be able to progress at all. Help other people.